Alright, welcome back to another video, you guys. So today, let me just tell you the reason why I will not be going back for another cruise, because I feel so giddy and dizzy after disembarking from the cruise trip. Surprising, you might say. Yes, I am surprised as well. I thought I would feel it on board the cruise ship, but apparently no. After I disembarked and got home, the feeling was a little dizzy. So when I walked, it felt like I wasn't walking straight. Things around me were still spinning. I tried to sleep it off, but it's still here. Even up to today, as I'm filming this right now, it's day 4 since I've came back home, and I still feel the dizziness, the heaviness. It's getting better, but it is not entirely gone. That is not a very nice feeling to have, which is why I feel that I would not be going back for another cruise trip unless absolutely necessary or that my family wants to go for it. I will definitely join them. On board the cruise trip, it's amazing. Everything you have on board is honestly endless, and I'm a person who likes to chill. With trips like that on board a cruise with all-inclusive food and also some certain drinks, it was amazing. Let me just share a little more about how much I paid for the junior room suite and what is included. I'll show some images, some videos on the cruise. So let's just dive straight into whatever that happened on board the Spectrum of the Seas, 5 days, 4 nights, docking at Port Klang and also Penang. Let's go! So in total, the cruise trip we paid for was $738.91. We got the junior room suite, which we have the room tour video, right back one video if you go back and see. The room was huge. Everything that you want, you have. There is the coffee machine that's there available for you to use. 2 capsules a day. There's a bathtub in the bathroom as well. The balcony is huge, and 2 beds and also 1 sofa bed. So if you are going on board the cruise trip and you have 3 person, 1 person will have to sleep on the sofa bed. The space between your bed and the coffee counter was actually quite wide, and which would also mean that you can sit on the floor, talk to your friends, and also exercise in the room if you would want to. But not necessary, because Spectrum of the Seas has a gym that's well equipped as well. So on board the cruise ship, if you want to exercise, you can go for the gym and you don't have to book. So right now, with everything easing up, you can just walk into the gym. It's open from 8 to 8 every day if I'm not wrong, but 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. you can go into the gym and exercise before you head for your meals. The only downside to that is that if you're a morning person and you wake up before 8 and you want to get your gym session in, you can't. You only have the deck that is on deck 14 where you can run on the running track, and everything else will only be open at 8 a.m. for the gym. So that is one downside. But with regards to like activities on board, it is endless. It is never boring, especially when you have things like bumper car rides, you have rock climbing, you have archery, also table tennis and the interactive screen, which I also included in the last video. On deck 14 and 15, you have an area where you can play all your games and activities. With things like tennis and badminton, it's something that you have to book on the first day that you come on board. We didn't know about that, so that's something that you can learn from here as well. So once you go on board the cruise ship, go to the games area on deck 14 and book your session for badminton and also tennis. With other activities, you do not have to book. Even for shows in the theatre for 7:30 p.m. and 9:30 p.m. it's not something that you have to book anymore. You can just walk in for the specific time slots that you want to go for and enjoy the show. Honestly, the shows were amazing. There was Illusion Night, there was Magic Show. The show that we went for was called Showgirls. It was more like a musical night, and food was endless. So with food, when I come and talk about food, my face lights up. Okay, but food was amazing. We went for main dining in most of the days that we were on board the cruise ship. So main dining menu changes on a daily basis. Certain menu items stays the same. Things like escargots, they are available daily. So my friend totally smashed the escargots every single day. The minimum she would order was 2 and the maximum she would go was 5. By the end of the cruise ship, we totally lost count. But that is amazing as well. So every single day the menu changes. Lunch and dinner. Dinner, in my opinion, was the best thing that they offered in the main dining area. For breakfast, you can head to Windjammer. The selection there is endless. It is even better than the main dining room, because main dining room is what you order off a menu that they give you, and the selection is not a lot. If you are a person who prefers buffet style, go for Windjammer. If you like a la carte order and people serving you, then go for main dining. But for dinner, my recommendation would be main dining. The food offered there is just up a notch compared to Windjammer. If you're hungry midday, you can head to Cafe 270, which is also included. You have things like salad, hot dog bread, you have coffee, you have cakes, Even soup of the day is also offered at Cafe 270. So head over there at Cafe 270, you can sit down, enjoy the view, and have your tea time break. Sorrento's Pizza. Sorrento's Pizza is open up until 2 a.m. So for all you people who love suppers, you can head over to Sorrento's Pizzas and enjoy your pizza for supper. With food, the options are honestly endless. You don't have to top up to go for specialty dining. Honestly, to us, it wasn't a need, but it's more like a want. In this trip, we didn't. We were thinking we would just experience whatever free things that was offered in the whole package itself. So, yeah. One of the downsides that you have to note is that they do not provide water on board the cruise ship. If you want to buy a bottled water, it costs $3 USD, and honestly, in my opinion, that is too much to spend on bottled water. So that was a major turn off. After the entire cruise trip, you feel a little dehydrated, especially when a person like me would enjoy a lot of water. So they provide in-room kettle which you can boil your water in the room and drink, but the water tastes a little off to me and the kettle was a little dirty, so that's just the downside to it. As with every hotel, the kettle is not always the cleanest thing in the room, so make sure you take note of that. If you want, go and buy the drinks special package where you can have unlimited drinks on board the entire period. And yeah, so when it comes to cruise, it's not that there is nothing to do, it's whether the activities suit what you like to do. So with things like rock climbing, bumper car, flow rider, swimming, gym, it is honestly a lot. But for me, I'm a person who likes to chill. I brought a book, I finished the book, and I was satisfied with that. It really depends on what kind of activities interest you. Right now with the cruise, they dock at Port Klang and also Penang, so you could get off the ship and also go and wander and explore the area yourself. When we docked at Port Klang, the transportations was not readily available. When you could call a Grab on your own, but because Port Klang was quite secluded to the city area, not many would come in. If you want to go down and explore KL and Penang, make sure you go out early and also come back by the time they would need to leave, which is 5:30 every single day. So it really depends on what kind of holiday trips are you interested in, whether you're a person who goes out and explore extensively, or are you a person who prefer things like a chill vacation where you can grab a book, read, enjoy the view, go swimming. All in all, I feel Royal Caribbean is great if you like to go for a cruise trip and you don't experience things like dizziness and motion sickness. If you are a person that enjoys that, go for it. Honestly, I recommend it 100%. But if you're a person who cannot take motion sickness, then please don't go and try it, because the feeling is honestly not too nice. I spent many days in bed right over there just trying to recover from this, and up to today, I still feel a little, but that's fine. It is what it is. So let's just make the best out of it. Go for the Spectrum of the Seas cruise trip. It is amazing. It is a good break that I absolutely needed. More travel content will be coming up as well in September. I'm actually leaving Singapore. And also, Money Diary series is coming up next week. I will release a video on my July spending, and stay tuned for that. So that's all I have for today's video. If you enjoyed this video, give it a big thumbs up. If you have any questions with regards to Spectrum of the Seas and you want to know more, definitely leave it in the comment section below, or you can go to Instagram and contact me there. I'm easily approachable, so don't worry, just contact me if you have any questions, spam me. Yep, that's all I have for today's video. Give it a big thumbs up, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye!